Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speed.
She ain't gon' waste no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' waste no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the light and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like view. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no.
Get her ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard and say that she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers and the ballers. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like her granny and her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want them, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, still gossip your secrets. Let's stay wet like a string she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum she keep. Big Draco with a drum she get her ass around.
Designer is coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them coming, she coming with. And she ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' wait no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. It's on it. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, she on it. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speed.
She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' wait no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the light and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like view. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer with coming, she poppin' tail. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time.
time.
Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no.
Get her ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard inside she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers in the bottom. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like a granny ain't her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want me, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, still gossip your secrets. Let's stay wet like a string she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum she keepin'. Big Draco with a drum she get her ass around.
Designer is coming, she poppin' tabs. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them coming, she coming with them. And she ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' wait no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, designer with coming, she poppin' tails. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with me. She ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speed.
She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' waste no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex is steady with stones and gems. And she ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' wait no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the light and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like you. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you.
Unorthodox speeds.
Designer with coming, she poppin' tails. And she ain't gon' wait no time. You got them dollars, she coming with me. She ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Nah, she ain't gon' waste no. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no.
Get her ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard inside she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers in the bottom. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like a granny ain't her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want me, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, still gossip your secrets. Let's stay wet like a string she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum she keepin'. Big Draco with a drum she get her ass around.
Designer is coming, she poppin' tails. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them coming, she coming with me. And she ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' wait no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, designer with coming, she poppin' tails. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with me. She ain't gon' wait no time. Shanae and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speed.
She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Releases is steady, the stones and gems. And she ain't gon' waste no time. She ain't in Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' wait no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the light and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Design on you like a view. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you. Designer would come and she poppin' tags. And she ain't gon' wait no time. You got them dollars, she coming with. She ain't gon' wait.
Yo, what's up, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, my name is Jeremy Jones. Y'all know I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls. Y'all know Music Monday went off like a bang, right? Okay, so y'all smash that like button, sub up. Y'all see the topic, man. This is the mid-month of the year. So y'all know we definitely got to talk about what's going on because we halfway through the year. Time is flying by fast, but I'm going to let my homie go ahead and properly introduce himself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? You guys know me, everybody that's been here with us, since day one, Dev Dunks, man. Last week did go off, man. I hope that, they show the same love this week. I mean, this time around, but yeah, man, this year is definitely flying by, man. Already in the 6th month, man, 6 more months, man. That's it. 2024 is here.
Most definitely, man. Let me see who all up in the chat real quick, and we'll dive into today's live. Pretty much the best sneakers of 2023 so far is the key word here. So far, meaning halfway through. Have we seen the best one yet? I don't think so. But we're going to dissect that a little bit tonight. It's supposed to be just a chill live, man. Not too much energy. I'm on my, low vibration. Let's see what we got in the building. Chelsea Bear says, Jeremy, I'm still waiting for that snap. I don't have a snap. Sorry about that. Aaron says, it's over or haven't started yet. We just started, homie. We just starting. Let's see, Chelsea Bear asking when is it start. Let's see. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. We got Saeed. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. He says, let's go. What up, Saeed?
Yo, what's going on? New faces, huh?
Yeah, most definitely, man. We definitely gained some new people, man. So the growth getting there. Manny with the Kick says, what's Gucci chat and smash a like button and the live starting soon. Appreciate that, Manny.
Manny always holding it down. Always.
Most definitely. Salutes to Manny.
Sure.
Budding Kick says, what's good, Jay? What's good, Dunks?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
What up, Budding Kicks? What up? Chelsea Bear says, hey, what up? Let's see. The Slayer says, yo, Chase y'all baddies. Appreciate that. So 2023 best sneaker so far, man. So I do got like a few things. I see that Complex went on and dropped the best for Jordans this year. You should pretty much know majority of them by name. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Boom, so everybody can see. All this is pretty much. So they got at number 10, which just dropped recently, or which is dropped on April 29th of this year, is the Air Jordan 3 Wizards. Where you at with this one? Because I know you picked this one up for you. I know you picked this up for your little man, but did you get a pair or you just let the little man have it?
Yeah, I just gave those to him. I thought about it once I started to see them more on feet on bigger sizes. I really did think about it, but I didn't pick them up. But I don't think it's a bad shoe. I don't think it's in a bad spot. I think number 10 for that one, right? Number 10.
Yeah, it's number 10 for that joint.
I think it's a good spot for that one. It's not a bad shoe.
Now, what may surprise you, it just dropped May 20th, is the Air Jordan 1 Next Chapter, aka the Spider-Man 2.0s.
Yeah.
Number 9, you agree, disagree, or what's your thoughts on that?
Number 9. I want to hear some more before I
Okay,
just
cool. We'll go through.
that
I'll
up
go through some
because
more.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna say that it's number 9, but I'm not gonna say that it's higher also.
It's negotiable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll
Um,
see.
let's see. Number 8, which this one I feel like should easily be number 10, but the Union and Air Jordan 1 KO low, the AKO joints. You remember those where it was the
Yeah. I remember.
they
Honestly,
did 3 different colorways.
yeah,
That one I feel like gotta be a number 10 shoe.
honestly, in my opinion, I don't even think it should have made the list.
I mean, yeah, true, but at the same time, you said it best.
I mean,
You said it earlier. I'm not sure if you said it before the live because me and Dunce was chatting behind the scenes. This year, low key, have been like cheeks. If we gonna keep it 100,
mhm.
yeah, this year has not been the best year for
I mean,
like the best drops. And to be honest, usually the best drop, the crazy one don't really hit us to July. If I had to guess, so I think July they really gonna hit us with it. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I say. I said in the Discord, Nike just sitting back like, okay, I see what you guys gonna do. On Yeezy Day. So now they already gearing up. They're gonna hit us where it hurt, man. Watch, they're gonna drop. They're gonna start dropping back to back. Once July, August hit, it's Nike.
Yeah. Now number 7, they have the Air Jordan 13 playoffs. These hold a special place in my heart. I got to put them further down on the list. I know they won't make a top 5 this year, and maybe they can crack the top 10, but I say that would be my number. I mean, I'll say put it at number 6.
Let's switch. Oh, you gonna put it higher?
What were you gonna think about switching?
I was gonna say let's swap that out for the Spider-Mans, in my opinion.
So you think the Spider-Mans need to come further down on the list?
No, they should come up to number 8, and the taxis. What right?
The
For the playoffs. I'm sorry. In the playoffs, it should be number 9.
the
I mean,
playoff.
the number 7. I'm sorry. Yeah, number 7.
Well, that's what they have at number 7.
No. I'm saying the Spider-Man should be number 7.
So the Spider-Man should be number 7. Playoffs number 9, and then number 8 still kind of up in the air.
Honestly, swap the Unions to number 9. Honestly,
you said just a few minutes ago they shouldn't make the list.
They shouldn't. But if I'm gonna go on the list, how it is, I'm gonna do it that way. I put the Unions number 9.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna put these as an alternative. For me, they're not completely on the list at all.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you really can't. You kind of biased on these because, like you said, they kind of hold a special place for you.
Yeah, but I'm talking about those Union KOs.
Oh yeah.
The Union KOs can't go on the list for me.
Yeah. I agree.
They're okay. The canvas material is nice, but it's not. Let's put it this way: once we get to December 31st this year, we're not gonna remember. This ain't gonna make a top. It's gonna be one of those it's an honorable mention at best, if you ask me.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, if you really think about it, if you really think deep about it, what list has Union ever made besides what they did with the ones? Like
the fours may have made it on there. The first one's the off noise, not the spinoffs they did.
Yeah, but and you gotta think they try to hype it up and try to do it with the dunks. They're not even talked about. They make no list ever. Even the year they dropped, they made no list.
I borderline forgot about them joints.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I used to want some of those, but then, like I say, I got to really see them and and hold them, and I don't know. I don't like how the fibers like all stick out and everything.
Most definitely, man. And if you
aren't those cut away also, if I'm not mistaken?
What happened?
Aren't those cut away? Like you cut the material
I
If
don't.
I'm not mistaken.
I think you may be right. I never seen nobody even. This a thing. It was such like a like non-mentioned shoe that people didn't even care if it had that option or not. You know what I mean? Right. It's like we see it, but it's like, okay, cool. It's still not enticing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's better dunks, there's better collabs.
Yeah. Union, I think their best go arounds was those ones and the 4 off Norse. After that, it's kind of like we really built the hype up off of just that. You know what I mean? I don't have I'm on year hit us with anything this year. I gotta think if they did, it's definitely gotta make the list.
One of those I seen those.
I'm gonna say mention, not make, but mention.
Yeah, I've seen these ones floating around. Not ones, but I think I don't know if they're flagships or not. But I don't know. It's this company called Alpha, New York or something like that.
I ain't heard of them.
But it's a there's only one image of it, but one of the shoes has a metallic red around the heel, around the around your heel, and then the other one has like a metallic blue around the heel, upper ankle area.
I ain't seen them.
Yeah, like I said, I've only seen the one image. So supposedly they're supposed to be dropping. I don't know, but
got you. Let me hit the chat real quick. Chelsea Bear says those are kind of ugly, not gonna lie. Like on kids, they would be cute, but I don't know. 10. Let's see. I'm assuming you're talking about number 10. Manny with a kick says some dirty cheeks to my guys. Chelsea says I have those shoes comfortable as fuck. Number 7. Okay, so you have number 7. So she has the playoffs. Okay, cool. I respect it.
I also got those for my son.
Okay, yeah, the playoff. You got them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You got a pair?
No, I had got them for Jordan.
No, I know, but I'm saying, did you get it? You didn't get
no,
it?
No, I didn't get a pair. Nah.
Mr. All Black Man himself with I love all black shoes, and this one should have been an easy sell for you, and I'm pretty sure these gonna go. They average in retail. I know.
I don't know. I'd rather have the taxis.
The taxi what?
Taxi 12s.
This ain't comparing. This don't compare to. This a different ball game. It's a whole different model shoe, whole different other colorway. This is not. You can't compare the playoff 13s to a taxi 12.
Oh, what am I? I'm sorry, like I said, because I'm not watching YouTube. I'm not on YouTube. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the playoff 13s. Yeah, but nah. I rather have the He Got Games or the Cherries over the playoffs.
He got games. I got those. I love those drinks. Yeah. You talking about the cherry with like the gray toe joints or?
No, the classics, the classic white with the red little under suede and then the black little toe bumps.
For 13?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to pull that joint up, man. Because I need to just see it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course you have.
Most definitely. Let's see. Man with the Kick says playoff 13 is number 5 for me. I can't put it, I guess, for now, but it can't stick though. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be more. I say number 7. I would leave it at that spot.
Yeah.
Keep it. It's not a bad.
Okay, so let me go ahead and clarify this. Then the whole time when I said that, I was thinking about the playoff 12s. I was thinking about the 12s. I'm sorry. You know, so no, they're good where they're at. Then I'm sorry. That's had me messed up. But yeah, nah, they're good where they're at.
The playoff 12s hit hard, but yeah, I don't think they dropped this year. They dropped last year.
Yeah, nah. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking about those.
All good, no worries. We just kick back cooler.
Yeah.
All good, no worries. Let's see. Aaron says they dropped them too much. JT Kicks in the building says, "What's good, fam? I'm just tapping up." Let's see. What did I miss? Just tapped in with y'all. We just going through the best sneakers of 2023 so far. And to be honest, we probably will put one at number one, but all the rest of the stuff, to be honest, all we said low key is that it's not. I'm gonna say it nicely. It hasn't been the best year for sneakers in general. If we're gonna keep it 100, I'm not gonna pick on Nike, but I haven't seen that wow me factor sneaker. You know, and I know everybody. You know what? I can just let the cat.
It doesn't have to just be Nike either, though. You know.
Oh yeah, I got another list up too that's got other alternatives on there as well.
Okay.
But I mean, I will say this. I know everybody's probably want to put maybe the Travis Olives there. If that's the best shoe of the year for number one,
I'm sure I already know what they're probably going to put at number one. In just my opinion, I already know the number one and number two spots. Number three spot, maybe.
I'm very curious, man. You know what? Tell us now, and when we get there, we'll see if you're right.
You really want me to? Okay, all right.
Yeah, tell us, and then when we get there, y'all remember this. Keep in the back. We'll see if Dunks got it right. So, I'm not going to expose what number 3, 2, 1 is yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to really put them in
any order, but you know these will hit 1, 2, or 3 in no particular order.
For sure.
What you got?
The SB4s, the Olive Travises, and the Hardy-Toes.
Shit.
No particular order, but those are definitely the top three.
I want to debate you, but you might be onto something. You might be onto something here. I would say, if anything, they're gonna put those Travises at number one. That will surprise me if they put them in anything less than number one.
And I still feel the same way. I feel like they should have dropped the Phantoms as his last ones.
Why? Because it's like it'd be like
the blackout, closing out. You know?
Yeah, true. I can see that. I can see why you would think that. Yeah, it'd be a closing ceremony. Go out, with a banger like that. I can see that.
Like all black.
Yeah. True, I can see that. Let's see. Man with the Kick says Dunks one of the Black Cat 13s. Oh, they go hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely go hard.
Oh yeah. You know what? I also like the Squadrons. I don't know. I like the Squadrons for some reason.
I might have to look those up.
The all like blue with the green underbottom.
Hold on. I'm gonna put this back on the main screen. Give me like 2 seconds. I just want to get a search engine up too. So just to put a good visual to this, you said the Squadron 13s?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me see real quick. Squadron. I'm pretty sure I probably do know them. Put in. Oh, the Navy. Nah, I can't get jiggy with those, man.
I get them customized, get them like.
I can't even do that, bro. Like these navy with the green and yellow joints. This is what Dunks is talking about. Those Squadron blues. There's a pair on eBay and somebody kitchen. It's clearly on the kitchen counter. Not judging, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, I can't get jiggy with it, but it's not a bad shoe. But yeah, I can't get jiggy with it. It's not bad though.
Like I said, that's just one of the off shoes that you want to see, coming from me,
Yeah, I would never in a million years thought you even liked that shoe.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when it dropped and I liked it, so it's just always been a shoe that, I always liked,
True. The Slayer says those Spider-Man Jordans are definitely top 10 in the Ross list. Possibly. It's not a bad shoe. I mean, right now it's got to make the list by default, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Can we strongly say we've had a strong 10 sneakers if we're going to keep it 100 that's dropped this year?
Yeah.
Manny with the Kicks got the skull face at Slayer. JT Kick says, yeah, for sure. It's been kind of dry, bro. Most definitely. That's kind of hard to say. Yeah, it's pause, but yeah.
I think that they probably dropped this list to just to remind everybody of what's dropped, because it's been so, so boring. So, like
nothing. Like I said, if to keep it 100, if I hadn't hit on none of these shoes this year,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I even be mad. Like I'm trying to think what I bought those the playoff 13s,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, we got the reimagines this year too. The
yeah,
reimagined movies.
cool. That's how you know.
Those are gonna be up there.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That may challenge your top 3.
I doubt it. I
Yeah,
say those are gonna be top 5, maybe, or they'll probably be coming up here soon. But it's
true.
gonna be top 5 because it's still a classic 3. You know.
Yeah. Now this one they have at number 6 is the Jordan 1 Low Year of the Rabbit. I don't think these dropped over here. I think they only dropped overseas.
Yeah. They
Don't quote me. Don't quote me on that. Those are brown suede and like white mixed colors. They're okay.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do a Jordan 1 though. And I feel like retail wise, yeah, but resale wise, they can keep them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Like, it's not a bad shoe. Like, if I had it, it would be a shoe where I would be forcing myself to wear. Now, apparently,
it looks like a toned down Zion, honestly.
Yeah, this is true. And I don't even remember these joints apparently dropped January 21, the top of the year. So, low key, I don't even remember. Like, I remember not seeing it, but like, if I'd have had to like freestyle this whole live with no images, no nothing, I would have forgot about the just to keep it real. Let's see. Manny with the kick says Travis Scott Low Olives number 1 for the right now, and Jordan 4 SB's second place. Those y'all probably right, but those SBs truly have yet to impress me. Like, I'm sorry, I need enough. This is my thing. If they would have hit it with a cement version, same thing, but give me a cement colorway, I would have been all over. Give me like they should have went on and just did a SB4 bread. You know?
I mean, supposedly we're getting the reimagines next year, right?
Allegedly, I don't know.
And that's gonna be our 4s. Like, I don't think they're really gonna do much more like hype 4s, for the rest of the year.
Yeah, tough call for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Manu Kick says Jarritos number 3. We got No Hype in the building with the salute. Says me personally, the I guess white cement 3s is got it abbreviated WC3s isn't even a top 5. So interesting.
Yeah,
interesting to hear that. I'm not judging. Hey, to each his own.
Exactly. Nah, but that's very interesting. Considering that's a very popular and very loved shoe.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Like my boy at work, he said like 3s are his favorite. So
okay, yeah. I mean, 3s are super comfortable, bro. Like
they are. It took me a while to get into them. I mean, but yeah, 3s are. I can honestly say now, yeah, I love 3s. It's a good shoe. It's a nice, comfortable shoe. You're right.
Yeah, super comfortable. Ones as dope as they look, they ain't necessarily the most comfortable shoe. It's a shoe you definitely, when you put on, you can tell like, hey man, do I got shoes on? Oh yeah, I do. You know what I mean? That's all it is for me. Let's see. No Hype says they only dropped overseas. That's what I figured for these Year of the Rabbits. That's what I kind of figured. The Slayer says Jordan 4 Thunders, Kobe 4 Mamacitas, Run the Jewels, Dunks, Low SBs, all valid. Because I have a feeling
I doubt any of those will make the list though.
They should though. Why can't they?
But I doubt that they will.
The Thunder's got to make the list.
We'll see.
Run the Jewels should make the list. It's better than some of these collab. It's definitely better than the what is that? The Union collab.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's definitely.
No, you're right. No, you're right.
Yeah, that's my thing. Take that Union AJKO off the list. Like honorable mention, because it's a collab, but at the same time, those Run the Jewels, I would take a pair for retail only. I'm gonna put it like that.
Wait, do you think you're gonna put like? Oh, are they only doing what has dropped so far, right?
Yeah, this is only dropped
Yeah.
what so far. This ain't anticipated. This is stuff that's already where it's out. You could have had your hands on it if you
Yeah.
won. You know what I mean?
You
Or
still
what?
technically, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can definitely dunk snow before the live. I was looking at some things. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have started a few minutes earlier had I not. It's his fault though. He like distracted me real quick.
Yo, I just brought up the topic, and then
Yeah.
you like we were having a whole nother conversation. I felt, and then all of a sudden you're like, yo, matter of fact, let me check these out real fast.
He's like, he said, "Hey, that's we already. I thought we had talked about it and past that." Yeah, that's how my brain works, man. Let's see. The slate. Man with the Kick says Travis Scott dunks on the way ski hand. Okay, so he got the dunks. So he got
The one I saw with those straps. I saw something that's supposed to be.
Nah, Manny copped a pair of the Travis Scott SBs, the SB dunks. He copped a pair. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he copped a pair. Yeah, he
Might as
said that in
well.
the sold out Discord. Yeah, he
Might
said
as
that.
well. Oh hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, dunks was just straight in that too. You only live once, man. So I'm saying that. The Slayer says, "What was Complex on when they made this list?" You got to keep in mind, and let me see. Does it even say who actually made the list? Because that also plays a factor into this for me. Okay, yeah. So bye, right? Brandon Dunn. Y'all know he's on first come, first serve. What is it? Not first come.
Run.
Yeah, full size run. I don't know what the hell I was on. Brandon Richard, Matt Walty, which he's on
Size run.
full size run, and Ben Fellerstein and Zach Debuski. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I messed up those last name, but we know that Matt Walty and Brandon Dunn, they do full size run with Trinidad James. I'm sure that's what's missing is Trinidad James on the list, unless that's his government name. But I would assume they would have just said Trinidad James. But again, I don't know what his government name is, like his legal name. But like, hey, when he off work, hey, now not everybody calling him Trinidad James. I'm gonna just say that. Or some people that know you, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, how can you really shorten that? You like, yo, Trin, yo, Dad.
You know, well, that's where the dad socks came in. He put.
No, I mean, I'm saying when he with his partners, when he with his homeboys or some shit. You know, what do they call him? You know,
his government name.
Yeah, I mean, do they call him James? Do they, like I say, do they chop the Trinidad up? You know?
Yeah. So moving right along on Complex list for these fives. Number 5, Dunks. Air Jordan 4 Thunder.
Okay.
Very unique spot. I would have put this more towards the top at like a 10.
Yeah.
It's a dope shoe. Definitely worth mentioning. I'm not gonna say honorable mention. I would say it should barely make the list, in my opinion.
You say honorable mention.
Yeah, honorable mention. But I say if we get when we do the remainder of the year, this will be most likely. It's not a top 5 shoe. It may be right now, according to Complex, but it's not a top 5 shoe on its greatest day. No disrespect to the Air Jordan 4 Thunders.
Yep.
You know, it's a dope shoe, but it's a shoe that's like, I don't know. It's just.
And didn't they have a lot of problems with that one too? Like the glue showing?
I don't remember, but I know there was a lot of pairs out there where, like, all honesty, like these probably go damn near for retail. If they spike up, it ain't gonna be until like later this year or like maybe next year. You know what I'm saying? Slayer says, we read that one. Okay, cool. So I think they gotta go more towards the top. All right, Complex is done, bro. This is done. This list number 4, it is no longer valid. They said for number 4, they had the Air Jordan 1 white and black, the panda version they did. This ain't even an honorable mention. This can't be on the list.
Yeah, they on some stuff, man.
Bro, they're smoking some fucking. What are they on? because I don't want it because you obviously lose your train of thought.
Yeah, like that.
Fuck,
Dude
like
speaks, man. Those shits are not fire at all, man.
yeah, like honestly, leave it the fuck alone because we got the pandas. We got enough panda dunks already.
That's like really like that's one that's out of left field for me. Like I didn't see that one coming. Honestly, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I would have lost my like. Let me put it this way. I think if me and you both would have placed a fucking bet, we'd be fucking upset because we both there. I know you weren't. I wasn't gonna win either.
Exactly. That like I said, yeah, I definitely didn't expect that.
I honestly, low key, as much sneaker YouTube content as I drop, I completely forgot. Now I know
Did you do your drip skip on these?
Yeah, I did a drip skip on them. I remember that now, but if asked me that like if we were just randomly in conversation, I'm like, I would have asked that question to myself out loud.
Like, did I?
Yeah, like, did I do these shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? This is this.
Yeah.
You see, no disrespect. This is why you need like going off the names, right? Not on no disrespectful way. And I'm saying this nicely, but this is why we need a Trinidad James on the list, man. Can you even I'm gonna click. Can you even see who these guys is? Like, it just gives us news. I just want to see, like, you know what I mean? I was gonna look up and see who they is because like, bro, you know what? I'm gonna do it real quick. I just gotta see what they look like to keep it 100. This is freaking crazy, man. Let's see. He's complex. Okay, so he kind of looks like. Let me see. Hold up. I think this is him. So he just seems like a young buck. So I mean, he's got one of these weird. I ain't gonna say weird. How should I say this nicely? He got the like different color hair type of style, but I think he works. This is the guy for Complex. I'm not mad at him. I'm just saying, like, I'm not judging, but I think this is him. Yeah, he's with Complex or whatever. Let me see. This will bring up his Instagram like real quick. Spinneroni. Okay, yeah. So he's not even, the guy I was looking, that's not even him. So I think this is him. Makes sense, and I'm not surprised. Not judging, but again, just going off his style, right? I can see, honestly, I don't see why he's doing the list for best. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Matt Waltz, it should have been just the guys who do full size run. This is where Complex.
It could have been fucking Matt, Brandon, and
Trinidad
and Joe LaPuma. Like, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because this is what 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Honestly, delete 3, and you add Trinidad, and you add what's the other joint who goes? Joe LaPuma, who do the fucking sneaker shopping. These are somebody like, we're not available to do this. Okay, you guys don't have to, but hell no, this is a part of their fucking job. Mm-hmm. Like the fuck, like I'm not judging these people, but it's just, honestly, you got to get familiar faces in the situation. Yeah. And I'm not saying they don't write and they don't do a good job as far as like these articles, but at the same time, I don't know. Trinidad, not all of his judgment, but I think he would have made a bet. This list would have been completely different when his name is on it.
But I feel like Trinidad would have threw something like the Khaled's on there.
Honorable mention, maybe. Actually, no. They dropped this year. They dropped last year.
The Friends and Family, the Pearl pair.
Yeah, they dropped this year. I thought it was last year.
Oh, maybe. I see. I didn't pay attention to those, but
don't quote me. But I don't think the Khaled's dropped this year.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. They dropped last year.
Yeah, this is crazy. Let's see. The Slayer says, "I'm finna report Complex right now." I mean.
Don't report them on YouTube.
Yeah, and a lot of other people are not necessarily I'm gonna say it nicely, a lot of other sneaker people, not necessarily their biggest fan right now. And I'm gonna just
that's probably why this list looks like this also. Think about that.
Yeah, because They cut a lot of guys out. You know.
Like the guys who really know what they're talking about because they've been doing the shit for, 15 years.
Yeah. True.
So
And not to touch on that, but like those guys has been doing it, man. Um, I feel a way, but then I don't because
I
I
mean,
can. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it nicely again. Y'all notice that a lot of sneaker like content has like slowed
right
up, slowed up. It's slowed up. That's a nice, yeah. It's slowed up. And it's moving different for those guys now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I'm talking about people who is dropping consistently. Now it's like they still dropping, but you can tell they basically back on they basically like they up there, but the way they dropping, you can they got the budget different. I'm gonna say that the budget different. Like back to like reality budget, like what we own, like what we got. You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, I think they were at that point anyway. They were just getting all the spoils, supplied by Complex or whoever else they had these contracts with.
Most definitely, most
On a
definitely.
regular day to day, if you walked outside and saw them, you see them in the same stores you were in, buying the same shit that you buy. So I don't think that there are ever really no real big celebrities, unless you want to put it in the sneaker community.
Mhm.
But if you go show your pops, say, hey, this is blah blah blah. He does, ShoeTube. What's your dad gonna say? Who?
Like who? Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good, son. He gonna go back to what he's doing. Exactly. Like I say, like I'm not trying to bash them or anything, but you know what I'm saying, like, yeah,
yeah,
they're not immune to the economic struggles of dealing with these big companies because what wasn't it allegedly Complex wasn't paying them, right?
yeah, allegedly.
So yeah, of course. So yeah, like they gotta feel the pressure too. So
I'm just curious. Also, like, was there like any like paperwork? I'm gonna put us back on the main screen because I see we kind of chilling right now. Like, I'm just curious. Was there like any type of like paperwork? Because I mean, like, if y'all got a deal, but at the same time, I have a feeling in that damn paperwork, it's some in there where we have the right to do X, Y, Z at any moment.
think about this. Think about this, man.
I mean,
This is
'cause
how,
go
this
ahead.
is I was like, this is how I feel like it works. Like we discussed before when we did a lot of the talking about the sneaker tubers, shoe tubers. Allegedly, let's go and put that out there first. Allegedly, I feel like I say, this is already such a small community, and to make it to where you got a couple million, couple thousand people listening to you talk about shoes. I say is they're all under the same type of contract at the same company. So that's why you see them doing the same reviews because Complex gets the shoes and says, here, this is what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And that's all alleged, but that's how I'm gonna assume that it will work. Like it's not like you think that, like I said before, do you really think that most of these guys want to sit there for 30 minutes, an hour, and talk about the Union AJKOs?
Not necessarily.
So let's say the shoes.
But they were getting they all wear what about the my thing is to play devil's advocate, they wear what about if they wear different sizes though?
Complex can get them. What you mean? Complex can get the size that they need for you to review on. Obviously, you're gonna do your size.
Yeah. So I'm
Like,
just
come on
curious.
now.
I'm curious how the deal was because it's like I'm not saying they didn't keep the shoe.
I'm saying they're getting complexes, and obviously Complex has a deal with YouTube, and they put these people on camera, supply the stuff they need, and say, as long as you keep getting these many views, because we're gonna give you the hottest shoe we know everybody wants. You keep getting at least these many views, you keep getting paid. Pretty much.
My thing is too though, like I'm gonna speak on Complex, not the individuals.
Yeah.
As some of these bigger, people are, these sneaker YouTubers are low key.
Hmm.
They could at least let one of them do like go sneaker shopping with Joe LaPuma. You know what I mean? How
I
that's
mean, I mean, yeah, they
why
could.
not? Why not?
They could have, but because man, like this, like this, I don't know what to say because like I said, they're still just regular people. All they're doing is talking about shoes online, like just me and you. You know, I
Yeah,
mean, they're nobody like special. Like like this isn't hard. Anybody can do it. You know.
yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work behind the
I mean,
scenes.
yeah, of course it is. I mean, you doing most, majority of that. Appreciate it. Uh, but like I say, I mean, they're just still regular people. They don't. I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna get any special treatment. Complex is still a job for them. You know.
Yeah, true, true, true. I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like the paperwork, it couldn't have been no made. It couldn't have been and that contract has got to be where Complex ain't really worried about. And rumors is Complex been bought out a long time ago. So whatever the main company is, probably saw a loophole where like we cutting spending.
And technically, it was like a one of those situations where like they can't have their own employees on there because then it would expose what's going on technically. Because if people already know the background story, obviously
Well,
we know a lot of them worked for Complex, and then you happen to see them on sneaker shopping, you'll know it's obviously a staged thing for the company to boost ratings and to help that person gain ratings.
well, to play devil's advocate, as I always do.
Mm-hmm.
The full size run guys was on there.
Were they?
Yeah.
Well, like I say, but also you got to think who brings that Trinidad because he's a celebrity.
Is he though? I mean, all right, cool. All right. I'm not
I
gonna.
mean, come on now, I mean, he may not be big mainstream, but like I say, to have somebody like that, talking about sneakers, that's a big thing for them,
Yeah, true. And he did make the interview with he did the interview with Nori, Drink Champs.
Yeah, so I need to check that one out.
Yeah. Very actually pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? But that one he he reminds me a lot of Fetty Wap, if I'm gonna keep it 100.
I can see
But
that.
like as far as the same issues as Fetty Wap had with his deal and what happened with his situation, Trinidad to me is that version that I know of that didn't take the all right. Fetty says, "Well, all right, cool. I know. Okay, cool. The deal, the music stuff don't slow up. I know how to keep it popping. You know what I mean to support my lifestyle."
Yeah.
Verse Trinidad didn't do that. Allegedly. Same with Fetty Wap, but what Fetty Wap's information has been put out there to the public already that's alleged and what he pled guilty to, allegedly. Again, I'm saying all this because this is just all the stuff I read on the internet.
I mean, but if he pled guilty to it, it's not alleged. It's true. He did it.
Yeah, I mean, in the law eyes, and he said he did it for a lesser sentence. I think he's been sentenced to 6 years. I think he's been sitting for 2, so he should be home in about roughly 2.5 more years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, still not gonna really, because he hasn't. I mean, he was good for when he was, out. He didn't. He didn't know how to transition.
Yeah, he couldn't know. To keep it 100, that's the one thing I want to say about Fetty Wap is he can't his style. It sometimes you can just tell with some of these artists, and I know this isn't Music Monday, but with some of these artists, you can tell this is just like a for the moment type of thing. They ain't gonna be able to.
And with his type of voice, with the type of melody and voice
Yeah.
style he had, that wasn't gonna do well on an up tempo on a faster type beat. I mean,
Yeah.
he had like he had the party beats.
Yeah.
The uppy beats. Like he wouldn't have done well on I mean maybe like on a chorus he would have did his thing. Somebody had a chorus, but him like trying to be a rapper or trying to like just rap like in a tough way, his voice wasn't made for that. So, and like I said, yeah, he just couldn't change with the times, you know.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I mean, nobody was like trying to like really. I mean, maybe some people still checking for it, but nobody really trying to hit up in the 2-3.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he one of those. He's I ain't gonna put him in the one hit wonder category, but
No. He because they definitely did the thing. You know, him who was else was it Monty
Monty and what was the dude?
10 the 1738 boys, the Remy boys. I'm sorry,
Yeah, 738 or 378. What is it?
1738
1738.
off the liquor, right?
Yeah, off the liquor. It
and
was
then
one person that they kicked out. The P Dice.
Oh, I don't know. I just know Monty.
Yeah, that was like his that's like if I'm Fetty, you Monty type of
Yeah.
situation.
Did you know that? I think it was My Way. That was actually supposed to be Monty's song.
If
Monty
Fetty-
wrote that.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
Fetty got on it and just killed it, or
No, I think how it happened is like they heard Fetty singing it, I think Monty was on it, and they cut Monty part, and Monty thought Fetty had something to do with it.
But they didn't like ever beef though.
I mean,
Well, not publicly.
yeah, exactly. So I think that's the story. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. And like I say, anybody that's from New Jersey, I don't want to disrespect, because I know, a lot of people still like him, still love him, because he was a very generous guy,
Oh,
very
yeah.
generous guy from what he said out of his own mouth and everything. And I think that was part of his downfall too. Like, that
MC Hammer syndrome.
He was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, so to say. He was into the music, but he was still in the streets. He didn't want to let go of that street lifestyle, that tough lifestyle, when he could have made it better for everybody.
I say the MC Hammer syndrome. He said,
No, you're right.
He said out of his own mouth as well is that he was making crazy amount, but when he also the people around you, looking what they hand out, so to speak, and he type of person where he felt bad. So the stuff that he was buying was times 10, 15.
He was pretty much taking care of the whole East Oakland.
Yeah. So think about it. It's like you go get something Gucci, it's $1,000 for you, but you got 10 other people behind you. Now that 1,000 turning into 10, and you doing that every day,
or you're right, pretty much every day. Because I'm sure at that point they were just waking up, shopping, doing that thing, going to the studio, staying up all night, doing the same thing over the next day.
Yeah, eating off of him.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but they never didn't touch not one computer key to make the beat. Didn't write one word to make the lyrics, but they have their drinking Hammer champagne, smoking Hammer weed, eating Hammer food, spending Hammer money. You know,
and the difference whenever you pay extra for the bud. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I noticed the difference too when you get the average price or you get the same thing, but they want a little extra because they know it's coming with that fire.
Yeah, but let's finish this list. We went way off.
Yeah, my bad. We got a little off mode, everybody. I'm gonna hit the chat real quick, then we're gonna get back to the list. I got it still pulled up, so we ain't gonna be too bad out of order. Let's see. No Hype says sold my black and white for retail because they kill my feet. I'm assuming those Jordan 1s. Manny with the Kicks says dad, which I guess that's short for Trinidad. Trinidad.
They call him?
I guess so. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. As I say,
it's not a good. Not a good nickname.
Exactly. I'm not calling you no fucking dad.
Yeah, that's no. I mean, I get it. I get why, but I couldn't do that. We gotta find something else. The sneaker dummy says Tiana Taylor and Tiffany Air Force One. Forgot about the Tiffany Air Force. Totally forgot about it. Hey,
exactly. Yo,
Hey,
thank you.
Sneaker Dummy. Shout out to Sneaker Dummy. I gotta give you a pat on the back for that. I gotta give you a
Oh,
mother.
man, so now this list definitely gotta be if they don't put those on there, then I don't really want to hear or watch anything else Complex got going for them for this year. Because
Again, we gotta keep in mind of the names that we read that's on this shit.
Okay, let's mention the three that I've already mentioned, and let's put the Tiffany's in there. Okay?
Tiffany's gotta be impactful wise.
And
By legal purposes, they gotta be number 4, right?
legal purposes.
Because I'm just saying, like they did a draw. You got lucky to hit these, but like I'm not. And think about it, they was on that like $1,000 resale price at one point.
Yeah,
that's why I said by law the Tiffany Air Force Ones gotta be. As so far, we're talking so far. We're not talking for the year.
If those don't, and if the WC3s don't make the list, I'm done. I'm done with Complex.
I forgot about they dropped. Like I gotta confirm this. Because
what? Confirm what?
The Tiffany Air Force Ones was this year.
Were they? Yeah, right.
I'm finna Google it just to make sure. Because if it was this year, bro, if it was this year, 2023 in March, it was this fucking year. Complex sucks ass, bro. And the thing, to be fair, all right, I'm gonna take it back. If it's not on the list, which we've already said this, if these aren't on the list, this whole list is null void by Complex. It's voided. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, impactful. I don't know what number you would put it at, but I think as of now, right? We don't know what's out for the rest of the year. We got some rumors and all that. But right now, by default, it's got to be at number 4.
The cements, the white cements.
No,
the Tiffany's.
The Tiffany's got to be at number 4.
Well, sheesh, if they're not on at least on this list from this point on, I mean,
I'm gonna still go through the list because it's some bullshit at this point. But
because now we're only at the top 4, and we still got pretty much a lot of bangers that dropped.
Yeah, salutes to Sneaker Dummy. How the fuck does this Jordan 1 Off-White Panda, whatever, this Jordan 1 Panda joint make it past? There's no.
And at number 5, man, the most literally, honestly, number
4.
It's number 4. Oh, what was number 5?
Number 5 was let me double check. It was the Thunders.
Oh, okay, so number 4 was the
Jordan 1 black and white.
Black and whites. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back sharing my screen for everybody to see real quick. This is Complex list, everybody. Complex list. Take it with a grain of salt. This is not me and Dunk's list. If me and Dunks is kind of just going through the list to see what the BS is, we probably will put a number 1 because that will be easy to do. The rest of this stuff, putting it in any order after number 1, yeah, that's a whole nother separate lie.
Yeah.
Valid. But I think we can going off there, but the Tiffany Air Force Ones, shit, to be honest, if the price is right, I'll take those. And I know what I said, like I wouldn't pay resale for them, but again, I ain't getting you no $1,000 for the joint.
Yeah.
Like
you're saying, this has to come with all the accessories, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Even the shoehorn, right?
Yeah. You know what? Cool. Just honestly, if it comes, I'll take it if it comes with the Dubray lace loop joints.
Mm-hmm.
And that retail on it, 400. The Dubrays was like 200. I ain't buying this right now because I just did the math. Like basically for retail, like no.
Still paying 700 pretty much.
700,
800.
Oh. Yeah. But I'm saying So basically, to agree with you said, for all that, I need all the accessories for that.
Mm-hmm. Gee, man. Yeah.
Minimum. But salutes to Sneaker Dummy because he said the Tiana Taylors and the Air Force One Harito Dunks release. He said the Tiana Taylors and the Tiffany Air Force One Jarrito Dunks are the best release far as complete packaging and release. So he's saying this should be the top 3.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. With especially with the packaging,
Okay, if we're gonna go off packaging, but if
and
we got
how they presented the shit.
that's cute, but the Tiana Taylors don't make the list for me. Maybe an honorable mention because it's a collab, but they don't make the list for me. Maybe
Either
because that packaging you get, just the fact that sure the packaging that us regular folks get is dope, but if we don't see Lil Wayne's and Fabulous and DJ Khaled's, I know that's your homie. Packaging. Did you see what they did? They got their shit in a whole fucking like. Think of what's that? A Beauty and the Beast where they had that rose and the glow.
Oh, yeah, in case glass.
Yeah, that's what they had theirs in, and in the case glass where it was like a cement rose. Yeah, literally, and that's the name of the shoe. I get the theme, but yeah, it had it like a cement blocking, and the shoe was on these things where it twirled up, like it literally looked like a rose, cement rose on the cement blocking. You know what I mean? Presentation is dope, but I would have loved to see another shoe in it just to keep it 100. No disrespect to Tiana Taylor because I love her creativity and her work ethic and her music and all the stuff that she does. But the shoe game, different ball game, no matter how you slice it and dice it, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Different ball game. Let's see. Man in the Kick says Trinidad and the guy with the weird mustache, that's Brendan Dunn. Should do the show without the old man always wearing some weak New Balances. And you're talking about Matt Welty, because Matt Welty, to keep it 100, bro, I can see why. I'm gonna just say it nicely. I see why you call him that. I'm not gonna go in.
I'm gonna say Matt.
I'm not gonna go in, but I can see why he.
He brought New Balance to the light. He was always a full supporter of New Balance, and
I see why.
I mean, hey,
and if I was a betting man, I know why.
Well, yeah, certain reasons, but still, he definitely helped put New Balance on radar for a lot of people.
True. I mean, again, whether you did or not, congratulations. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Like, and in the DMV over here, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's apparently a big thing in the DMV. Let's see. The Slayer says, I'm hyped for those fragment dunk lows, SBs.
Yeah, the clots, exactly. That's why when I asked earlier, does it have to be what's like already dropped? That's what I was like referencing to, those clot fragment dunks.
Well, I think we can go ahead and put them on there because reality is they are loaded up on the sneakers app for the 21st, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're loaded up for the 21st. So technically that's a shoe we can that's trumping. That's that. If this list could be redone, that should be on there.
I'm putting both dunks on it that they're dropping here soon.
Which one? What are both dunks? Like, I know we got that, and what else?
The Born and Raised.
The Born and Raised, yeah, that's the 21st. One of the
21st. I got to get those, man.
The Born and Raised.
I've been a full supporter of those.
Let me see. I'm gonna just look on the sneakers out real quick. That's what I'm doing. Everybody loading up. Got the Jumpman. Yo, they could stop wasting time with all that like extra graphics. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, exactly. Yo, I mean, like that too. Like especially like on drop day.
Yeah, like that shit in the way.
Exactly. Like motherfucker, this shit taking like 10 seconds, 20 seconds longer than it usually take.
Okay, so the clot fragment dunks, they're coming on the 14th of June.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And then what was the other joint y'all said that was loaded up on here?
The Born and Raised.
Born and Raised, they're coming on the 21st. So the Born and Raised is what the 21st. These Born and Raised looking kind of fire, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, yo, I'll go.
I
always say that, and then you like, yeah.
I mean, they growing on me, man.
No, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, just listen to me sometime.
I do. Like, come on, man.
Just like the Palominos, Manny. Watch, just like the Palominos.
Hey,
Come
I don't
September,
know if I'm gonna
come
change my
September,
mind on that one.
come September, he's gonna be like, "Yo, guess what I got, everybody?"
Yo, boom. Nah,
Exactly, exactly.
nah,
Let's get the box up out of here.
yeah. I don't
But
know, man. Right now, it's still a no for me, man. Not
I mean, it's
trying to
just,
hate.
bro. It's literally, I call it like a chocolate one. You know, they did the mochas, so let's do like the chocolates.
Yeah, true. Let's see what Complex has as number 3, man. We can stop this anticipation, man. We've been on this joint for an hour, 10 minutes. Y'all smash the like button, sub up. But number 3 for Complex, man. Travis Scott, Olive Dunks. Looks like you were right. Not in no particular
So
order.
now I know. Now I know the two. I already know the number one and number two. I already know. I know.
So,
I already know. I called it. I already know.
so you're calling the white cement 3? No, the what it? No, I'm tripping. The yeah, it is.
As the Haritos are gonna be number two. As before is number one.
As before. What
Gonna
about
be-
the white cement 3s?
They're not gonna make the list.
That is some bullshit.
Exactly.
The fuck?
Because where they put those fucking Panda Jordans, they could have put the
Number
white
4.
cements, or they
Yeah.
could have put the Thunders and
They
then
coulda
put the
put
white
it there.
cements number 4.
Tiffany should be top 5.
But they're not gonna make the list either. If they make the list, I'm gonna be surprised that they knock either one of the
I
other
mean,
two.
we ain't got but 2 left on
That's what I'm
Complex, and
saying.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
so if Tiffany makes it, I'm gonna be surprised that they knocked the other two that we still haven't gotten to yet. But
True.
like I said, I'm pretty sure I can already predict how it's gonna go.
hate to say it, but you may be on to something there, sir. I was playing devil's advocate, but I mean, you may be spot on. Let me hit the chat. I feel like they ain't look over all the shoes for real.
No, they only went over what the hype shit that they knew that sold.
Yeah, had to be because I mean they missing a lot of
Hey,
good
you gotta
stuff.
think the average person probably didn't even try for those Tiffany's, you know?
Yeah, true. Because I mean they was
Just the price alone scared them away.
yeah. I was about to say off of $400.
Yeah, and then
Off rip, it was 400.
yeah, and then you got all these other accessories that's supposed to come with it, but you gotta pay for them separately, you know?
Yeah, you could have easily, if you would have hit for everything, 400 plus all the accessories would have been what at least.
You would have been cashing out $1,000 out of that.
Oh,
joint.
easily. I was about to say you're gonna be cashing out at least 1,200, minimum probably 1,200 if you would have got everything.
And it was all on what? Draw, raffle.
Well, the Tiffany joints, the accessories is first come, first serve. I was debating on just because it sat there for a minute. I was debating on just going ahead and copying it because, like, man, if you hit, then you ain't got to worry about it.
The shoes were first come, first serve. Yo.
No, the accessories.
Oh, the accessories were first come.
Because they only did the accessories on the Tiffany website. They didn't do the accessories on sneakers. Sneakers just had the shoe. Tiffany did the shoe for a raffle. The accessories first come, first serve. The accessories sold out within over an hour, but if you tried, you could have got them. Now, I was like, man, I should go and get into the braids. Like, even if you don't hit, then when these drop, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, you know, like,
you have to get them.
Yeah. And then my thing, I was like, dude, no, because you don't know how, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those, it was going to be a gray area. And I'm like, they dropped the last time I looked at them, they dropped the 600, which I wouldn't be surprised if they back around that 500, mid 500 price range, which not bad considering the shoe started out at 400, but
you want to see that 450.
Yeah, that 450. Yeah, what that look like? But you got to think the accessories, like how much did they drop by? And Tiffany stuff, they high price, in my opinion, for no reason. But I feel like people not gonna let that part slide for nothing because they know, because that person know if they got to do braids or the accessories with it, you most likely got the shoe or you won't be looking over it. So yeah, they gonna play hardball. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just gonna be one of those things.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Well said. I agree with it.
Yeah. So let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see where we at. Men with the Kick says they got early reviews of Wowski and now they crying because they after the shmoney cap into the sneaker culture. That's one way to look at it. Manny with the kick says, example for from them, cough, cough. I only trying to help y'all cop these sneakers. Easier tutorials, BS. That too. Manny, you speaking a lot of things in, that we've all probably noticed at this point. Roller skating sag actor. Hopefully, I read that correctly. Number one is they have this is I'm guessing this is their order. Nike Air Force One Premium Little Archives. Probably have to Google that one because I don't remember that one. Nike Panda High Volt and Panda Adidas Silvers. That all dropped this year. That must have been something I kind of like looked over. No
Hey.
disrespect, but hey, if that's your list, that's your list. I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
J Rod with the salute. What up, J Rod?
Yo, what's up, Jay?
Man with the kick says, for that, get some off-white Air Force Ones then. I mean, yeah, basically. If you saying if we going for the Tiffany's with the accessories, you might as well just stop wasting your time and get a grill. You know?
Yeah, if I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm gonna get the lot 50s.
Yeah, go get I mean, think about it. Lot 50s is 1K to 1200 steep, but at the same time, on a resale market, if everybody, let's say if they want retail, if they want everything for retail, that's gonna be what you're gonna spend for a pair of off-white lot 50s to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, you might as well go and get you, like Manny said, you might as well go and get you a Grail shoe. You might as well go and get you a Grail shoe to keep it 100.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. J Rod says top 3 is number 1, white cement 3s, number 2 is Jarritos, and number 3 is SB4s.
Yeah, well, we already said number 3, so
Number 3 is those Travis Scotts, but I mean, according to Complex, but I mean, honestly, bro, like it's this list non-void, man. We're gonna have to do our own shit. We're gonna wait to the end of the year to drop a full complete top 5 and do it how we did last year. Let's see. Manu with the kick says, I agree with you, J Rod, and no Travis Scott, low olive. Okay, so he's saying J Rod didn't put the olives in there. He's surprised.
no, I mean,
I'm not surprised because, to be honest, I don't want to put this as a top. It's a top 10 shoe for sure, but I don't want to put this as a top 5. I want something. I want to see something better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Low key, the olives. You know, sure, I was going for them for you, but at the same time, you know me, like I ain't even thought about that shoe since I was going for you. You know what I mean?
Low-key.
What happened?
I said me either, low key.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to get you to see.
Yeah, no, but my brother, he's got them, so you know.
Well, he hit for retail.
Yeah, he hit them on sneakers.
Okay, lucky. But I mean, yeah, oh yeah, I remember because he was trying to get a deal from you with the other joints. I got you. Yeah, I remember you told me. I remember you told me that.
Oh yeah, his slides came in, and his belugas came in.
Okay, cool.
So I think he still got the foam runners and the Onyx to wait for. But at this point, they should all be here because from what I've been seeing, people been getting this shit hella fast.
Yeah, even though they said it was going to take up to this. So I guess they telling people, hey, don't bother us until after this date. We're going to be working around the clock to get everything shipped.
Yeah.
Let me hit the chat. Let's see. J Rod says, didn't really like the Travis compared to the previous colorways. So by that, it can't be in the top 3. And Dunks, you're agreeing?
Yeah, like I say, I wanted them, I like them, but there's no way that they're better than the 4 previous ones that's dropped.
Yeah.
Like those literally all had thought in them, I feel.
Yeah, I feel you. Kwame says, getting rocked at work, checking in. No, okay.
Yo, Kwame, what's up, man? Make your money, bro.
Most definitely. Kwame getting to the shmoney at work, making them drinks. Hey, hook me up with a martini, no olives. Pause. I'm just fucking with you.
Never had a martini. I don't know.
Me neither, man. I just felt it just sounded right. I never had one, but I would like to try it. What is it called? The dirty martini joint?
From what I hear is like just straight like gin or vodka or some shit like that. Or it's mixed with like different alcohols.
I thought it had wine in it or something because like it be
Hell
like shit. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never had one. And you know why? Because you know all we know. You know what I'm saying? Um, Man on the Kick says, and sneakers app need to get rid of those weak ad videos also. Ain't nobody watching. I hate that they do shot drops during those videos.
That's like that's how they're keeping track of your algorithm,
Yeah,
seeing if you're really active on there and shit, because they say watching those videos, make sure you do all the activities and watch every video that Sneaker said, drops. That'll increase your chances.
that's annoying, and I hate it because I try to let them just run in the background, but low key, they have it where if you ain't physically touching the app or something, like it's gonna go to sleep and close out, and it kills you anyway. I'm like, I used to try, like, I'm gonna just let all this shit run in the background. I'm gonna do something else, charge my phone. Like, nah, if you're not physically touching it every few seconds,
To keep it on.
yeah, to keep it on, it closes on you, which is
Yeah.
bull.
Or you could do that setting to where you say sleeps after like an hour or what is like 15 minutes maybe.
Oh, I didn't even know that was an option.
Yeah. You don't have to have your phone with you.
I didn't look. I never looked at it either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You can set how long, you want your phone to stay awake.
Yeah, true. I mean, but me, knowing me, no matter what, I still be forgetting about it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And it's not. I'm with Manny. I don't want to watch that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. And I know people. I appreciate everybody that's coming through and watching my shit. But at the same time, hey, you have the option to click. You know what I mean? Like, I just that. I'm not in. I'm also not making y'all watch my shit to go buy something that I really want. You know,
Yeah.
not to pick on Nike, but yeah, that's one of my things with it. Um, let's see. Manny says we battling bots for some heat. Stop wasting time, Nike. Facts. He says the Travis Scott low olive hella nasty for the ladies, in my opinion. For the ladies. For the ladies. Not knocking the fellas who got it, but yeah, I can see for the ladies. Manny got a salute to Kwame SISA in the building with the salute. What up, SISA? What up? Button Kick says martini is like rocket fuel. All right. Well,
Yes, he was like just straight alcohol.
yeah, I'm good. Let's see what they got for number 2. Okay. Reimagine Air Jordan 3s for number 2.
Okay. Whew. So
I'll say that's a valid slot.
okay then. So I'm gonna say the Doritos didn't make it.
This is why the list is still none and void because they got that shoe got to make it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say in this instance the Doritos didn't make it. We all know what's gonna be number one. You know,
No, I mean, what's gonna be number 1?
the SB4s.
I don't think that should have been more towards the top, like the bottom of the list, so to speak.
Yeah, but no, it's not. It's gonna be number one.
Let's see what they got, man, because they got the reimagined white cement 3s, dope shoe, but I'll say I ought to put it at 5.
4 or 5, yeah.
5. It couldn't have been. It can't be no number 2. It's not a number 2 shoe, and I love these joints. So number 1 dunks. You were right. The Nike SB Jordan 4s.
Of course, I mean, it's a nice shoe. But number 1, nah.
Not number 1.
Nah.
So I want to go to high sobriety or high notoriety. Hopefully, I'm saying it correctly. No, high sobriety. Hopefully, I'm reading that correctly. They did their own little listing. I don't think it's in any particular order, but they definitely mentioned stuff. I'm not gonna go through all of it because some of this stuff I have a feeling that they just on a different planet. I mean, they're talking Kith and Clarks and Adidas Simba collab, which again, not knocking it for the people who's into that, but I mean, let's just keep it 100. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of ish that I ain't even think of. Cortez's and Nike Air Max 95 collab. No, thank you. And let me just clarify the date on this shit because this says the best sneakers of 2023 so far. So this is not geared towards. I'm assuming this is somebody who went out their way to not add a Jordan sneaker on the list. Because this one I do remember Kwame mentioning. Now this is the Salmon and Sandy Slang XT X6, which I think this is an A6 sneaker. Don't quote me on that. I remember a little rumble about that one
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I'm not looking at it, but if I remember those, aren't they like pink?
yeah, that's the pink joint.
Yeah, I like those Asics. I
Yeah.
like Asics.
For the gym for me,
Hmm.
apparently got the Amy Leon Dior joints. This dropped. These aren't like her original ones in my opinion, but they have these on the list. New Balance. I can call it a number all day long, but you know that's what they do. They have Saucony's. Not sure why. Um, they have some more Asics. Yeah, this is a person who went out their way to make sure they didn't pick a Nike shoe, but they kind of did on this one. It says Converse and Adore Air Chuck 70 High, which this must have been an overseas shoe because I didn't even see this here. Again, even if it was here, I don't think it would take off like a rocket. Now they do have the SB4s on the list.
Hmm. But I think they consider them more of a Nesby or just a Nike, not Jordan. You know?
Yeah, it's a Nike. Yeah, that's what they put. They put Nike Jordan 4 SB, so they put the Nike and stuff first. So yeah, they got the Nike. They got the New Balance and Kith joints. Um, I can get with New Balance, but now if anybody's shoes, low key, no disrespect to y'all New Balance heads out there, but if any shoe that looks exactly the same, it's like New Balance and Asics to me. Like y'all can say what y'all want to say about Nike and Jordan Brand, but I feel like Jordan Brand and Nike got way more options.
Hmm.
Just to keep it 100, they got the Year of the Rabbit Jordan 1s on here. Okay, so that's two shoes that I can say that they got to make a top 10 right now. The SBs in the Year of the Rabbits got to make the list. Now this one, I don't know if you remember this one. This looked more like some church shoes, but apparently it's from a music artist that's like from Japan. It's the Nike the Peace Minus One Quando one. That's kind of like it looks like some buddies. The best way I can describe it. But it's that shoe that like I mean I had to show, I see why you I can't even see why you're not sparked up, but that video did do pretty good. So I'm assuming he got it's an artist that got a lot of it's worldwide, they got a big fan base. And they put the Mischief Red boot on here. I think this was a gimmick shoe, those Mischief joints.
I think all Mischief shoes are gimmicks,
That's a fact. I agree with that.
especially with what they were doing with the at first, how they would like literally just taking like already shoes and just destroying them pretty much, like making fun of them. Remember how they did like the wavy babies? They did the 700s like
Yeah.
that. All
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah. So I think that's all that's on the list that at least that we're gonna probably all like know of anyway. Putting ourselves back on the main screen. Been on joint for an hour, 28 minutes. I'm gonna test you the chat. I can say this complex list. It has like out of the whole 10, I say roughly a strong 5, not in their order.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say half of it I put on the list. If we was to make our own list, I'll put half of theirs on the list, 5 of those, but it's definitely missing the Tiffany Air Force Ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's something you got to take into consideration.
The Haritos.
Jarritos, definitely got to take that in consideration for sure. Two shoes I know for a fact that made a big impact.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the reason no Yeezys are on there is because, with the exception of like 2 of them, which are not worthy, the rest of them are kind of like, are what 3 to I'll say roughly 3 are new colorways, and the rest are all kind of generally like restocks. I can see why they didn't put that on the list. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that. Let me hit the chat and then we'll close things out for the night. Let's see. Kwame says, "Yo, SISA," and Manny with the kick says SISA with the salute and cooling about the grub. My guy making money, Kwame. Most definitely, man.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely making money, Kwame. Like big money, Sonny. Bars. But yeah, man, we gonna pretty much wrap things up. This was pretty much a chill night. Been on the train for hour, 30 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Definitely a not so great year for sneakers. We had a few things, but nothing to write home about, man. And honestly, to keep it 100, I'm not mad about it at all because it's been saving my pockets, getting things right. Y'all know I've definitely still been catching some stuff that I missed out on, so that definitely helps as well because I know if they kept dropping fire back to back, then I wouldn't have what I have right now. So I'm not really mad at it. But yeah, as far as the sneaker content that we talked about earlier with everybody, let's just say we can see the difference, you know what I'm saying? But salutes to everybody because at the end of the day, I still respect those guys and or females or individuals or whatever they would like to identify as, because you know that's the thing now. I still respect their like work ethic and their grind because I mean eventually I'm gonna say this, they had to get noticed first before somebody else noticed them that was worth the willing to cut those people a check.
True.
So I'm gonna still give them where credit is due. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. No hard feelings. I know I had a little moment at one point, but other than that, man, closing things out for the night. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Smash the like button, sub up to the channel. If you like content about sneakers, you are definitely in the right place because that's what I do. I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. Music Monday was definitely fire.
Yep.
Most definitely. Definitely looking for more topics like that in the future. Love to see the growth on that live. It still got me in like a wow factor. But other than that, me and Dunks will be back Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel, and I'm officially out this thing, and I'm going to let Dunks take us out.
Hey, yeah, thanks everybody for joining us, man. Yeah, this was definitely a great one. Complex definitely needs to go back to the drawing board on this, man. Remake this list, man. Bring some more people in, something, man, because yeah, this was a pretty funky list, man. I don't think too many people were happy with this. I know I wasn't, you know. But besides that, man, yeah, we don't really got much more dropping, you know. Like I said, I know everybody's probably gonna be on these clots, along with these Born and Raised, you know. Like I say, I definitely know for a fact that Born and Raised was a shoe that, you know, everybody overlooked and thought it was never going to drop. And now that they finally see that it is going to happen, now everybody wants it, you know?
True.
So, you know, with that, like, that's all I'm going to say about that one. It kind of upsets me, but is what it is because I know now that kind of, you know, diminishes my chances, you know? But that's what I'm willing to pay resale for. But I also know that it's probably going to be faked. You know, so I don't really want to take the chance. I really just want to hit, and I don't really want to have to go to GOAT or eBay. But whatever, if I have to, I will because I really want them. But yeah, besides that, I just hope everybody's night goes well, and you know, just chill, enjoy yourself, do what you do, and yeah, we'll be back Saturday.
Most definitely, man. And we're gonna be officially out this thing, man. Peace, everybody.
Yo, peace.
My God. Let's do this Designer with coming, she poppin' too. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she coming with me. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox speed.
She ain't gon' waste no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. And she ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' waste no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the light and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like you. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from you.
Unorthodox beats.
Designer with commas, she poppin' tags. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them dollars, she comin' with you. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Nah, she ain't gon' wait no time. She ain't gon' wait no time. Nah, she ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and precious gems. She ain't gon' waste no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time.
Get that ass a round of applause, she bought it. She gon' wear a crown hard and say that she got it. She gon' shake that ass for the hustlers and the ballers. Shout out to her cousin and the friends, they taught her. She got her degree like her granny and her mama. Fuck them little niggas, you don't want me, you don't need them. Don't trust the white man, they all just greedy. Don't trust these bitches, still got some of your secrets. Let's stay wet like a swing she licking. You got a big bag where her bag is deeper. Give a nigga chills like Jeepers, Creepers. Eyes wide shut, but shorty still peeping. Big Draco with a drum, she keepin'. Big Draco with a drum, she get that ass around.
Designer with commas, she poppin' tags. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them commas, she comin' with you. And she ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. And she ain't gon' wait no time. The Rolex is flooded with stones and gems. My God. Let's do the stones. Nene and Birkin, designer with commas, she poppin' tags. And she ain't gon' waste no time. If you got them dollars, she comin' with me. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' waste no time. Rolex studded with stones and flooded gems.
Unorthodox beats.
She ain't gon' wait no time. 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 Rolex is steady with stones and gems. And she ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on that shit. And she ain't gon' wait no. On the road, she gon' get it. Duffel bag, she come equipped. Fully loaded and extended. She ain't gon' wait no time. Pulling out the light and it brand new. The bag on the arm cost a whip too. Half flip to the side, nails done too. Feet gon' match, little baby so cute. Ooh, she ain't gon' waste. Pull up in the wood, speed race. Drop the top, hop in, let me chase you. Girl like to play tag with you, it's basic. You come through. Designer on you like view. Girl, if it's a secret, I'm immune. With the heavens up above from
Unorthodox
you.
beats.
Designer with commas, she poppin' tags. And she ain't gon' wait no time. If you got them dollars, she comin' with you. She ain't gon' wait no time. Sinead and Birkin, she on the shit. She ain't gon' wait no time. Rolex